Hi everyone, this is me, Morgan Brian Birch, reporting for Kids First, age 12, and right now we are here at the Paley Center in the amazing Beverly Hills. Right now we are going to have a magnificent time because we are going to see some fantastic shows and previews of shows such as The Mayor, The Good Doctor, and as well as Valor and Dynasty. So come on and let's see some fantastic people, see what they have to say, talk to them, and also get to see some sneak previews of what shows we're going to be watching this fall. So come on, let's go. And with Yvette Nicole Brown, who is the mother.
On the mayor.
Yeah, I know. So what's it like being able to be a mother of a mayor? Like, what do you think about it?
It's really exciting. I love the show. I hope you guys watch it. It's on at ABC Tuesdays at 9:30, and it's been a lot of fun. Brandon's a great guy.
I know. So it's got to be crazy. What's one of the most absolute crazy and fun things that you've been able to do on the show?
Just getting to be on the show is amazing because it's not easy to be an actor and it's not easy to get shows. So I'm just happy to be on the show.
I know acting is really difficult. And speaking about which, what's one of the best pieces of advice that you've got for acting?
Just study hard, be professional, be on time, and make sure you know who you are before you pursue the career, because it can be a career that makes you change.
Definitely, it is definitely difficult.
Thank you so much,
Well,
baby.
Thank you so much for this interview.
You.
It is a pleasure talking to you. And look, here's your son right now.
I didn't want to leave.
Welcome, Malcolm Venable.
The idea of the show came about, and will people stop talking about the illusions between that person who will not be named and
the whole country right now is very focused on politics, and if your Facebook feed is like mine, people that weren't even necessarily engaged before, you see, are very engaged, and they have opinions that they want to share. So I think the fact that there's a lot of caring right now about communities and politics and how we organize ourselves, I think is going to sort of always influence the show in some way. But I think the show is really fundamentally about the growth of a boy into a man and a man into a leader, and this ensemble that he's populated his life with to help on this journey. His mother, his aides, his best friends. But I think that everything that's going around the country influences the show, you know, in ways that are obvious and not so obvious.
we talk about what it's like to work together and how your relationship changes and evolves over the season?
That's great. Yvette is mom on and off the screen, and like I say that constantly because it's true. This is our spiritual mom, and she keeps us grounded. She keeps us humble. She makes sure that we understand that the path that we're walking on, the story that we're telling, is important, and that is the most important thing is the show, and that the relationships that we're building here. So the relationship that you see out on, you know, Facebook Live or something like that, Instagram, that's the same relationship that you see on the screen, because that's what we bring to work every day. So yeah, I love working with you.
Listen, first of all, because this hasn't been said, she had him very young. Like almost insanely young, like almost too young to have a child. And they grew up together, so they're best friends and they're, you know, mother and son. But our relationship now, like, no.
There's something to be said for, you know, a single mom who is raising, like what you said before, a young man in this world, and especially in the political climate that we're in. So she takes on the role of dad, she takes on the role of mom, of best friend, of, you know, everything that you would look for in a single parent. That's what she does. And once again, she does that on and off the screen. Yeah. She helped me find a refrigerator, y'all. She legit texted me and was like, "You mean your refrigerator?" And she took me to the store. And like that, I mean, that's just the kind of maternal love that Yvette has, and she has for all of us. Yeah. And it's beautiful.
All right.
Beautiful.
All right.
Without Valentina, Courtney wouldn't have an understanding of how to be in this political world. And Valentina knows that. You know, Valentina knows this entire world better than Courtney. So she really helps him do that, and she does that off the screen as well. Like we can go to Leah for any question about the industry.
I'm not going to buy you a refrigerator though.
She's never. It's true. But the information that Leah has and how she imputes that into us as well is the same on and off the screen.
Something that was so exciting for me when I first came onto this project, when I met with Jeremy, was talking about, the great thing about this character of Courtney Rose and how Brandon so skillfully and eloquently plays this character is that he leads with his heart. And the combination of Courtney and Val, she's more of the brains, Jeremy likes to say. It's, how they put those two things together and can learn from one another. She's very driven and she's a little, tough. And then she's going to grow from him and he will do the same, from her. And I really love that. I love that relationship and I love how they can play off of each other but really ultimately learn from one another.
Might they be more than co-workers, brother?
I mean, I better hope so. I didn't sign on to just be the brains of it all.
Being an amazing, strong woman that's not looking for love around every corner. I think every time you see two people together, it's like, when you guys gonna get together? It's like, she's an amazing, brilliant woman. Michele is and Valentina is. So I feel like woman is when it's about when is she gonna get with Courtney? I think that diminishes her. So I'm sorry to do that, but I just feel like she's more than that, and
Valentina is the first person that Courtney wins over, right? Like, he has to make a believer out of her, and she's like his toughest critic, like literally his toughest critic. He has to make a believer out of her before anything, and the fact that the fact that he's able to do that, and the fact that Valentina ends up being literally brilliant. She's probably, she's definitely the smartest person. We play different roles. But like the fact that Courtney is able to like win her over and she be just as passionate about him being the mayor as his family is, I think says a lot about her character and her heart. Even though she is the brains of the operation.
I think that his friends, Marcel and I, we play an important role in his administration, and that is to remind him who he is, remind him about that it's about the community, and it's about this love that we all share for the community. I think that you guys are going to see some hilarious things happening. But above all of that, I think that this story is just amazing, and when I first read it, I was like, oh, these characters pop. Like, they come right off the page. And I think that this story is so important and how we relate as brothers on and off the screen is going to be important to the community to see three young black men who are uplifting each other, who are there for
a representation of themselves fixing these problems, not the upper echelon of the political world trying to come down and fix the problems, but you guys, us, actually going out there and making a change, because that's where it starts, and it's always going to just start with the people.
And I love that he doesn't know what he's doing.
Valor, the mayor, Good Doctor, in the Valley, and Dynasty were absolutely fantastic shows. I hope you guys enjoyed the panels, and I hope you guys will be able to check these out in the fall. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Come on, we gotta get you some sleep. It might be your last chance for the next 4 years.
Wait, this job is 4 years?